Two teenagers laughed at and took pictures of my wife while we were at the pool, and now that I got them expelled from their universities, their parents are threatening to sue me and calling me cruel. Since we had our children, my wife has struggled with self-esteem issues. Her body has hardly changed, and she remains as youthful as ever, and everyone agrees with me on this. However, pregnancy hormones affected her perception of herself, and this is something we're currently working on. Recently, after years of effort and with the help of her psychologist, she finally felt confident enough to go to a water park near where we live. It was a whole plan. She felt great that day and was excited to swim in public after so long without leaving the house. At first, everything was wonderful. Our kids were having fun, my wife was very happy swimming, something she always loved, and overall, it was a perfect day. But from a distance, I saw my wife leave the water with a clearly sad expression, and two teenagers laughing loudly behind her. I asked her what had happened, and she didn't want to talk, clearly on the verge of tears. So, I left her in the car and went to the teenagers. When I got there, a security guard was already taking them out of the pool, and I asked what was going on. He told me that the teenagers were recording and laughing at the appearance of several people, and one of the women complained and wanted to file a legal complaint. They handed me the phone to watch the video, and there they were, laughing at my wife. I spoke to the woman who was filing the complaint and told her they did the same to my wife and wanted to join the process. She agreed and gave me her contact number. A few hours later, at home, she told me she got the full names and social media profiles of the two boys and sent them to me. It turns out I am the general director of one of the most well-known colleges in the region, and upon reviewing their faces again, I thought I had seen them before. Searching the system, there they were. They had been accepted into the college with sports scholarships some time ago and were to start studying this year. Immediately, I called the other directors, informed them of the situation, and they agreed to revoke their scholarships and deny them admission to the university. They were contacted about this, and of course, they asked for the reason and demanded a meeting. Naturally, I attended the meeting. The teenagers were laughing and confident that they would eventually be allowed to enroll since their parents were well known in our area and probably always got what they wanted. But when they saw me and recognized me from the pool day, their expressions changed instantly. I told them that now that they had seen me, they probably knew why they couldn't attend the university. Their parents asked what I was talking about, and I explained the situation. I explained that they had humiliated my wife, who was just trying to have fun, and that they had undone the progress of a psychological treatment that had been ongoing for over 4 years. My wife had been happy, finally seeing that everything she felt about herself was just paranoia, but now she is at home, not wanting to go out or even continue her treatment. One of the boys' parents laughed and said that if it was just because of that, it was an overreaction. They are teenagers, they like to make jokes, and that was all it was. I was taking it more seriously than I should. I told them that if it wasn't serious, then they shouldn't worry if I sent information about what they did to all the colleges in the region. Since it wasn't serious, it wouldn't matter. Naturally, everyone got nervous, but instead of apologizing, they started threatening to sue me, calling it absurd, saying I was cruel, and that they would make sure to take every cent of my money, and their son would still get into my university. They probably thought a threat would scare me into backing down, but I just laughed and said good luck. Tomorrow, the process that the woman from the pool started will take place, where we will seek compensation. I know this won't alleviate what my wife is feeling, but I will be happy to take money from them while also denying them the chance to get into any college within a 300-kilometer radius.